Greetings, welcome back to Summer XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Better Advent with Titleless Battle Long Edition. We've got an Haven Assault, so let's do it. So this is the second retaliation of this campaign, so I usually would expect to see some mutants here. And this is normally the point where you want to have mech weapons. But we did get the damage upgrade for ballistics, so maybe that should be enough.
The aliens just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best case scenario. We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
What I did not bring is a battle scanner, so Faceless is something to be aware of. And we've got a flooded map. Cool. Okay, so it's one of those scenarios where we have the guys here. Note to self. Set your phone to silent when you record a video. Anyway. Yeah, already getting chills here because of this map. I'm not sure what to expect. This map could make things much easier, but also much harder.
Moving on target location.
So double moving with a non-concealed unit, that's really smart start. Okay, let's bring
Trusting you.
Vendetta over to their side. So there's usually two groups of aliens attacking these civilians here, the first group of civilians. Guessing probably on the backside, maybe over here. So we should be kind of clear to move up.
10-4.
Hesitation leads to defeat.
Let's try to keep it moving. We don't want to be out here any longer than necessary.
Is it just me, or do we have a lot of Protoss in this campaign so far? Oh, it's up there, okay. So, how do we want to engage this? Just run up here and see where they move? Probably. The smartest thing I can think of right now.
Good. I was hoping to get in some target practice.
Did that snake just set itself up in the flank position towards me? I get an ability point for flank shot. Yeah, I really set that up really well. That's like all skill here. Okay, guess Tiffany can finish the rest. What do we do here? Let's open the door. The window, and we see this guy taken cover by a car. I'm not sure what to do about this guy though. Let's think about this. Long range shotgun flank, probably the best thing. It's a bit of a shorter range shotgun flank.
Position confirmed. Nailed him.
Hit for 11. Are you serious?
I will reposition.
think for seconds. Oh no. Chrysalids. Why did it have to be chrysalids? Anyway. Can we finish off that guy? Oh, not like that. Someone also needs to finish off the snake. What did I put in here? Advanced autoloader. So I'm thinking the best approach is to bring Jet up here.
Is it clear?
To kill the snake, and then we can grapple move for flank on the trooper.
Big deal.
I am prepared for all eventualities. Zook dash Sama.
And hopefully not activate a second group. Okay. So far so good. Please tell me they can't burrow. Okay, is that... But that's not the second group, like, there should be 2 groups around this area. What's my damage like anyway? I don't think it's enough to kill a chrysalid. Even if it's a tiny crawler. So you know what, I'm gonna
As you order, Commander.
keep scouting here. See if I can find another group on this side. Which I can't. Someone needs to get over there and kill the chrysalid. You're furthest away. Farthest? Very far away. But I think with sword and shotgun she's best equipped to handle this thing. And the rest of the squad. Just gonna keep an eye out for more of those advanced dudes.
What's over there? On Overwatch.
As was
Oh,
foreseen.
come on. Let's just do this already.
Okay, that's the second group. So action's gonna start there soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you cannot select that soldier if she's already selected. Now the only downside of this is obviously it's kind of hard to see where your movement squares are.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, that's a blue move. Okay. Yeah, it's actually really hard to see. Especially for an old man.
I go where I am needed.
I really don't know
Everything.
what the best approach is here. So the thing is, you cannot like liberate these guys. You just have to kill both pods that are fighting here, and then they will start to be free and go wherever they want. Just concerned that there's like a second pod somewhere down in the buildings and we just completely missed them so far. I don't even know.
Moving out.
Harun Aladan.
I've got you covered.
Careful.
Either way, with second group over there, I think moving in this direction a bit good. We probably have to leave the high ground. That happened. So yeah, resistance fighters. I mean, that's not a behavior unique to this campaign, right? There's been a lot of discussion about the resistance fighters being too good. Advent just standing there, taking it in the face. Resistance fighters have 95 aim.
Moving to position.
I don't think it's at a sweet balance spot.
On Overwatch.
And again, there's also been a lot of complaints about
I'll keep an eye on it.
Chosen Warlock showing up, mind controlling your soldiers, and then resistance fighters gunning them down.
I hope it's worth it.
In the service of ire.
Okay, I think either way we're gonna advance here in a second. This is getting a bit uneventful. Ah, Advent starting to fight back. It seems like that stun lancer was a bit close to his purifier buddy, who had an explosive personality. I'd say the main problem is that there's just too many resistance fighters. Okay, can we find that little
Moving as ordered.
chrysalid anytime soon? Is this gonna be a mission of 200 hours of chrysalid hunting?
Okay.
I really should have taken a shot when I saw him. And it's gonna take a while now.
I'm on it.
I am on watch.
Anyway, I just wanna get some action over here.
I am prepared for all eventualities.
Just not sure where they were. That's really hard to see. Okay, that's a yellow move. Oops. It's not great. Just dash in there. What's the worst that can happen, right?
I've got you covered.
Would be wise to defend here.
I can't
There we go.
believe these things were human once. Bunch of unlucky bastards. Oh no!
My burdens grow heavier. I am imperiled.
Okay, I guess I might have bitten up more than I can chew. I'm sure the resistance fighters will help us out here, right guys? Well, we are shooting at it. Stun Lancer. The one guy that misses. Okay. So, number one. Where's that freaking chrysalid crawler? It's not like I could certainly use these two guys here
On the move.
where the actual enemies are.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Completely lost line of sight to that thing.
Come get some.
Unbelievable.
Moving out.
Okay, so what do we have? We have a purifier all the way in the back. And I think with water all across the map, purifier is not that big of a concern. So, stun lancer, trooper. That solves the trooper question.
Suffer well, abomination.
Yeah, that's a blue move. Not a blue move, rather.
I'm
Let's
going.
come in here. What you got for remote starting? I'd say no. Oh, that's also really annoying. You barely can see the radius of the remote start targets due to the water. Well. Okay. That looks like a decent grenade. Let's bring you in here. Take down the stun lancer.
That'll show ya.
So what do we do against the purifier?
I'm on it, Captain.
60% and get some holo targeting in. Then we might have a good shot. I don't think so. 75. Oh, I do have an hair trigger, right? Yes. It's like, what happened there? Okay, a miss happened. No, I'm standing on the open, but for purifier that doesn't matter anyway. Two more troopers in the back. Well, knowing the resistance fighters, it's gonna be... Oh, there's also a purifier. It's kind of certain they kill at least one of the troopers. Slacking off, I see. Sorry about that. I still don't know where the chrysalid is. The big chrysalid hand of 2017. Okay, that's engaging gameplay right here.
All right, I'll go.
Oh yeah, we'll go for... Ooh. Now, how far does that go? I probably would kill a bunch of civilians.
Take this.
I might just kill the Faceless, who knows?
Multiple hostiles eliminated.
Okay, I think we need some more chrysalid hunters in the back.
I am on my way.
Pretty sure everything over here is... Is it?
Found some spare ammo in this thing.
I was about to say everything back here is probably dead, but I'm not sure if there's another pot.
Heading out. Overwatch.
No, I'm just gonna run back. Resistance fighters also don't know what to do. Okay.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Volk says I am to obey.
I really wish I would have taken, what's the scale target definition? That you keep seeing the enemies that you once spotted?
I will go.
That would certainly help right now.
I am prepared for all eventualities.
I mean, how far can it go? How far away can it be at this point?
Remain alert.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Scanning.
I wish at least the game, like if there's a single enemy remaining on the map, just make it do noises every turn. Okay, that's the Faceless, that was to be expected. Is that the same chrysalid crawler? Did it move all the way across the map over there? Well, that was, yeah. So now those guys are considered freed. Now that was the most underwhelming chrysalid hunt ever. So where was that Faceless then? I'm not even right sure. I guess I must have seen it for a second there.
I hope it's worth it.
Blind.
I'm on it, Captain.
Oh, I think it is upstairs. Yeah, nobody else is even remotely close enough to help out with that. Maybe Juanita can get in there next turn. I did not see it as upstairs. Okay. That happened. I guess we're not having a flawless mission for a change. Because I didn't pay attention when the Faceless revealed. And once again, the resistance turn takes longer than the player turn.
What's over there? Happy now?
So, what did we learn? First of all, it seems a single chrysalid crawler can replace a full pot of free enemies. Yes, there's a bad location for everything here. I have something. Ah, okay, that works.
Tell them to pose near an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
Sure, Tigan. Yeah, so resistance fighters still too strong.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers. was
Enemy
planned
pods.
and
Normally you have
planned.
pods of 2 enemies, so the better campaign upgraded that to 3 enemies. Yeah, but then it replaced full group of 3 enemies with a single 5 HP crystal crawler.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
I mean, you have to see it from this side. We are barely 1 month, no, exactly 1 month into the release of War of the Chosen. So most mods are still in an early stage. And there's lots of balancing changes and bug fixes and whatever that needs to be done. I think in vanilla I started my first modded campaign about half a year after the game released. So maybe it's too early for a fully modded playthrough. Maybe I'm too picky about balance.
My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded
Yeah,
them.
we need a training center.
Many of our soldiers can improve the strength of their bonds if we give them a place
Cautious.
to train. Commander, many of our soldiers can improve the strength of their bonds if we give
just
them a
said that.
place to train.
Cautious. I've never seen that before. Oh, training center is up in 1 day. Perfect. Supplies, okay. What were we doing anyway? Right, I was scanning for the assorted loot because everything else was crap. Well, in that case, scan the supplies. Okay. So, first things first, we can improve soldier bond. The only problem is that, again, puts our top level soldiers out for a long time. 6 days, that's not a long time. And we now, oh, it's crowded here. Is that Bradford? Watching people train. We can have a look at what kind of XCOM abilities we got for the people. I think that wasn't showing up previously, right? Or was it just not available to select? Could have been that it's just... I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, it's not much. Overdrive. Are you mech or what? I mean, overdrive seems really good. I just don't wanna spend all my AP right away. Okay, at this point we can just pass time.
Strategic resource located.
Intel is interesting.
Avenger
I wanna-
plotting new course.
Will the month tick first, or will we get to see the black market?
Market is open.
So I wanted to check if we can get an engineer. No, we can't.
Incoming message for you,
Okay,
Commander.
now the month will
Patching
tick.
it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens
Right.
over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Oh no. Oh, he's training, okay. And Hunter is lowering my income.
Defiance of the Elders comes closer to its end.
We can actually change something here if we want. Can slot in a repo order. Now, Mag Weapons is about to finish, so I don't think weapon research is interesting right now, so I think we're going back to Between the Eyes.
My people will listen.
whether they like it or not.
And with that being said, you can then look for the new stuff available. Could get a scientist. Might be worth it. Again, that's all my intel. No, let's pick up. Don't need the supplies right now. This is a really. I don't think I've ever been this flush on cash this early in the campaign.
Avenger plotting new course.
Or maybe I'm just missing opportunities to spend the stuff. Okay, mag weapons coming in 7 hours. That's gonna be something where we can spend something on.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Okay. Now we already get the mag shorty. Oh, that seems if that still has the same stats as it has in long war, then that's insane.
Though I was Insectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the
Experimental
aliens'
weapons
mastery of
inspired, sure.
genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Commander?
I didn't realize that stuff was this cheap. 135? That seems am I missing something here? Is it cheaper than I do I just have a bad memory, or is that the regular price? Was that maybe changed because less classes use these basic weapons? Okay, I guess alloys are the gatekeeping thing here. So we're gonna get the rifles, we're gonna get the shotgun. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna get this and this. Well, pop can wait. Or we can just buy some alloys in the black market. You on covert action. Who has a sort of shotgun? Radar. I don't remember from the top of my head. I think survivalist. Yeah. Okay, so the old sort of isn't even listed here. Okay, but the mag shorty has 7 to 13. Yeah. That's a bit extreme. Again, this is on the single shot, so both barrels, then 14 to... Wow. Is this just a matter of, okay, we're not going to use this stuff anymore? And that's also boring. I mean, pistol goes from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4, and then we have the mag shorty with 7 to 13 damage. I'm not sure what to say. I like the class mod on paper, but stuff like this really screams that this is slightly overpowered. I don't want to suck the fun out of this campaign here, so let's just play the game here.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the ring.
Okay. So we got our second technician. think we don't have a second. We have a demolitions guy. So many classes. Completely lose overview. Yeah, we do have 2 demolitions. I have a single gunner and she's out for a long time. Gunner it is.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Power relay construction. Now, normally I'm not a fan of these kind of breakthroughs. And no, never mind. It reduces the cost of the power relay. I thought if it reduces the build time by 50%, I would actually get it. But the cost with our current supply situation is completely meaningless. So we're gonna go into some hybrid materials, ghost weapons.
I will begin our research immediately.
No, actually, yeah, that's not the button I
Our
wanted
work
to
is
click.
proceeding as expected, Commander.
Let's do hybrid materials first.
I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away.
Strategic resource located.
More supplies. Oh, I'm gonna get this assorted loot.
Avenger plotting new course.
It kinda takes ages to expand beyond your first 3 regions because of the build and excavation times. 5 days. Right. That's that.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Okay, we got a new month, right?
If we switch up our tactics, maybe we should try something new.
Still don't have a lieutenant for that. From Soldier Bond. Improve combat intelligence. I think it's about time we locate the Templars. So if our technician is available, and if I remember correctly, you're bonded with Andy. Two covered ups in a row means no action, but I think we get a new. That's worth it here. Might even level them up to bond level 2. Then covert options are quicker. We need more engineers. That's what it boils down to.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Okay, nothing inspired here. Let's just do the ghost weapons. Should get a new mission any second now.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Did we just have like 12, 13 days without missions? Ow. We're gonna finally have some Morgex. Maybe. Probably from the reward, this is gonna be it. We need another engineer desperately. Alternatively, hidden events. from the dark event side, this is the least threatening, I want to say. Okay, no idea what the hidden event is. I feel like I want to reveal that. Ah, that's fine. Okay, let's go for the engineer. Fight some Lost, kill some, whatever. Oh, I really, I want to see the Mock X guys, but rookies. Still not sure what to expect from this whole thing. But I want an engineer more than anything else.
5, India.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Fully counting on it. So we did have a second Hacky Mac hackers in here. Just gonna check quickly. You need the this one. Okay. Okay, everybody recovered from the will losses, more or less. Anything interesting here to buy? Overdrive. I think we keep Assassin. Yeah, let's bring Daddy home. So we get one bond pair. Why did I just kick Juanita from the mission? Okay, we've got both our level 2 bond pairs here, so that's gonna make things easier. Definitely. We've got mag weapons ready to go. Well, for most of them at least. I could obviously like take... no, I can't. I was about to say take a pistol instead of a sword for them, but no, I can't. I don't know how to use a pistol. Oh, there's my flashbang. Like, where's my flashbang? So, what else do we have? Overdrive, Shredder. I think that's the idea behind this class pack. You want to buy everything because everything is super good. But even if you don't buy anything, you still have some really strong abilities. Let's not spend any AP just now. Let's just go and hack the workstation in Operation Frostar in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.